Hi, I'm Ray. Well, we're in the garden today and we're looking at the wisteria. So wisteria has gone really crazy. We've had a second bloom. We've just had some flowers come. But now we need to give it a summer prune to make it a bit tidier and also to encourage it to bloom for next year. So this is the wisteria growing on my pergola. We've had our flowers. We can just see a flower stalk and it's just produced some flowers. This is a second blush, but now it's become really untidy and it needs a prune. So we're going to give this a summer prune. We've also got passion flowers tangled up. So let me show you what we're going to do. So some tools you might need is a sharp pair of secateurs or snips and maybe a ladder if your wisteria is too tall. So let me show you. So once your flowers have bloomed and they fall off, they produce these seed pods, and seed pods can hang down from these stems, and there's not actually any formed on this one, but if you have a seed pod there's no point collecting it because it could take up to 10 years before it grows flowers, so we don't need the seed, so they can just be cut off. So when a wisteria sends out a new shoot, it can go on and on and on and gets really tangly, and it's just there to spread and grow. So what we need to do on a new bit of growth, we count 5 buds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we take our snits and then we cut at an angle away from the bud. So now we're left with a short stem, and then when we come back in February we cut this down to 2. We cut right by a bud, we don't leave any extra growth because that could cause dieback and then causes dieback into the bud, and we need to go round to every one of the wispy branches and cut them down to 5. We can do 7 if you wish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we cut. Just as easy as that. So once you keep going with your 5 buds, then you can see it start taking shape. This is where it's overgrown, and this is where we've done. Need to get a bit higher up. I need to crack on and do this one. So we've also got this mess already. But it's okay, it will all come back. It's quite a vigorous plant, so crack on. So taking a look at the wisteria from the top, we can see now that it's gone up into the tree and it's winding up into the tree, and it's going to go really tall up there and will take over and swallow the tree, so we have to be precautious of it swallowing up the tree. But I've got to clear a lot of this. I don't want it over the shed and then going over the fence, so these all need to be cleared. So we've had a good go. We tried to get high and get the higher ones just to keep it in a bit of control. We've stopped it from going up in the tree. So we've had a good tidy round. It's quite good just to sit back and have a look and just see what you've done. Just check. You can see there's some stuck up bits there. And it's also a good opportunity to look at the stem. So look at the stem. That's got so thick now. If you're doing this by the side of the house, it's going to cause some damage. Like drain pipes, gutters, down pipes. If that's twisted round outside your house, it's going to cause some damage. But another thing to do now we've come in to see the trunk, just remove some of these shoots. You don't want the shoots coming out the side, so I'm just going to remove the side shoots. And they can just pull through. We don't want them coming out the side, so just removing them stops any sideways growth. There's another one here. We'll remove that one, pull that one through. That can come all the way through, that's gone through right up to the top. So give it a good pull and it will come through. So there's still a few wispy bits, just need to keep looking back on, but I have cleared a lot from the back of the greenhouse so I can actually see inside the shed. But now I've got all this to clean up, but that's going to look so good. Come back in the winter, we can see all the branches without the leaves, and then we can cut all this back to 2 buds and then we'll be good. There we go, a nice prune on a coolish day. It's a good job done. We're going to see lots of nice blooms next year. So let me know in the comments, have you got wisteria? Have you cut your wisteria back yet? Let me know in the comments, that'd be great. So, bit of a tidy up now. Cheers.